Hi there, Aquarius, and welcome back to Star-Lord Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of March the 13th through to the 19th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. First up, we have Major Arcana, the Death card in the upright, followed then by the Four of Swords upright. Next we have the Two of Swords in reverse, followed then by the Eight of Wands upright. And lastly we have the King of Swords in the upright. Your overall energy, Aquarius, is the big transformation energy. The Death card in the upright position, Scorpio energy, because it's like, you know, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is a very transformational planet. So it's very interesting because of Pluto moving into Aquarius. We're in the final throes of it in Capricorn, and it is moving into your sign. So it's interesting that this would be your overall energy. Maybe a lot of Aquarians are going to be feeling this energy very, very intensely this week. I have a feeling, even if it's just on the subconscious level, but a lot of you are going to be feeling it on the conscious level, because a major planetary shift like this is not going to be completely unnoticed, especially when it comes to Pluto. So there could be some transformational energy that you're aware of this week playing out in some aspect of your life. Perhaps it's time to close out that old, worn out situation that no longer is serving you. It could be time to close the door on maybe old chapters of anything from hobbies to to friendships, to things that no longer are going to fit with you going forward, even jobs for some of you, or careers. It's time to close that out, because you're just not going to be feeling that energy going forward as Pluto transitions into Aquarius. You're going to be feeling quite different, and the things that you are going to prioritize you'll find are going to be different. So don't be alarmed if that happens, because this shift is affecting every sign. But as I mentioned in the video that I did specifically for the Pluto transition, it's really going to be affecting the Aquarians and the Capricorns and the Scorpios. So there could be something changing going on. Maybe it's time for a modification. You could be just transforming something, not necessarily ending something. Some of you, say for example, if your job just isn't working the way it is, maybe you're going to have to find a way to tweak it or make it shift or work for you better, because you'll just lose complete interest and energy, and you'll stop putting energy into it. For others of you, it could be a relationship. For others of you, it could be friendships, could be hobbies, like I said. It could be many different aspects of your life. But if you find yourself losing interest in things that once made, sense to you, don't feel like you're losing your mind or anything. This is natural. It's happening for a reason. I always say, lean into these things. Do not try and introduce any kind of resistance, because that only makes it more difficult, more painful, and worse. So if you're feeling like something is outdated, even if it's just your wardrobe, like, make sure that you give into that feeling and move into it, and then see what happens. But only take little steps, baby steps. Because to transform, like throw the whole baby out with the bathwater, is not really what is being asked of you here. It's just a slight shift, a slight transformation. So experiment a little bit, work with it a little bit. And right at the beginning of the week, you have the Four of Swords here in the upright position, indicating you may be doing just that. The Four of Swords is when we take a step back, because we feel we need to contemplate something. It's usually a rest type of energy. This can come up like after we've had maybe surgery, or if we're not feeling well. This is just taking a time out. Sometimes if a major transformation has happened or an ending has happened, we need to just take a time out and rest. If that's what you need to do, Aquarius, remember, you guys are going to be feeling that energy very, very heavy. So take whatever rest you need. You have permission. You have Star-Lord's permission to take whatever time you need to rest, recuperate, and come back stronger than ever. The next card you have is the Two of Swords in the reverse position. Well, this is interesting because this is affirmative decision about something. Two of Swords in the upright is where we're not sure whether we're going to go here or we're going to go there because we feel like, the blindfold is on. We're not sure if we should be making a decision at this time because we feel we don't have enough information. When the card is inverted, however, this is where we know the answer. And I feel, Aquarius, for a lot of you, you know the answer and you know what the way forward is. Maybe some of you have just been resisting. It's a personal problem I find with us, and I say us because I'm also a fixed sign. You guys are a fixed sign, so Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. So when it comes to us fixed signs, sometimes we can introduce a lot of resistance to things. Even if we see things crumbling around us, we can sometimes just go in denial and try to fix it, try to patch it. But sometimes getting out of our own way and allowing something to come to its natural end is a good thing. And I feel that for you, Aquarius, because of these cards being at the beginning of the week with the energy of the Death card, overall, I feel that it's like you see that once you take that step back and rest and look at the situation, I think you'll have no trouble whatsoever making a decision about your way forward. And you're going to feel good about it. You're going to feel comfortable with it. And then moving towards the weekend, we have the Eight of Wands in the upright position. There's a lot of communication, lots of things happening swiftly, quickly, because it feels like once you make your decision, Aquarius, things start moving very, very fast. Sometimes this can be arrows of love find their mark. Maybe some of you have decided that's it. I am not going to date these kind of people anymore. I'm only going to date serious people. I'm going to put myself out there, and maybe you meet somebody and this is the initial spark of love and there's lots of communication going back and forth between you. For others of you, this could be representative of career choices. Maybe you're deciding that I'm going to do something different with my job, with my career. I'm going to do this. Or some of you want to be traveling because sometimes the Eight of Wands can indicate sudden travel and movement. So some of you could decide, nope, that's it. I want to, maybe work in a different field. Maybe some of you want to work in a travel industry, and you're deciding that, no, that's what I'm going to do. There's a big change coming, but it's something that I feel once you take a step back, you're going to move into it very easily. In the beginning, though, you're going to need to take a step back. You're going to need to rest from it, see what's going on, and then you're going to know exactly what you need to do, and you're going to move into that. And then the last card you have is the King of Swords in the upright position. It is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Sometimes the King of Swords can represent a legal counsel. This can be an arbitrator. This can be representative of a lawyer or someone in the military, a police officer. It could be even a surgeon for some of you. Perhaps some of you are having fierce conversations going back and forth with this King of Swords. This could be a love interest for some of you. Remember the thing about the King of Swords, though, this person is more mental, cerebral than they are overly emotional. They're more logical, so if you're going to speak to them on that front. But that's okay because Aquarius, you're also a an air sign, and you like to deal with people on the mental, cerebral as well. This is also your energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? So this is you coming up in your own reading at the end of the week, and you're coming up strong because the King of Swords knows how to use his words correctly and to make sense and to have it be logical and truthful. So this could be you at the very end having to communicate with somebody, and you're just communicating like the King of Swords. Or it's somebody you're dealing with. Again, these are just general reads, so just take what makes sense. And I can't wait to hear from you in the comment section below if this resonated for you. And do tell us how so. Thank you so much for joining me, Aquarius. Much love, and I hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and have a fantastic week. Bye-bye for now.